I'm Luke Searveld. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Gaffer. Today we're going to talk about C-stands. Why is a gaffer talking about C-stands? Well, here in the San Francisco Bay Area, we work on a lot of smaller jobs, corporate videos. So often there's only one person doing both grip and electric. So you need to be well versed in both. The foundation of being a good grip is knowing how to run a C-stand. This is a regular 40-inch C-stand. It's made by American. And most C-stands these days are made the same. It used to be that the knobs were switched. Like this would be, instead of being a nut, would be a bolt, and on the old Norm stands, and it was frustrating. So now that most C-stands are the same, that's great. But I stick with American. I like the way they're built. This. I also like the spring-loaded rather than the sliding legs. And the guys at American actually make fun of me. They're like, come on, you don't want those kind, you want the other kind. I'm like, no, I like these kind. My stuff doesn't get trashed, it doesn't go out on features, staying out in the rain days at a time, go to the beach a lot, so the spring-loaded holds up just fine. Closing a C-stand. You can do that, open it like that. You can put it in your thigh and go like that. Boom, it's easy, right? The sliding ones are great too, but I prefer these. Okay. We'll get to these different types in a bit. Now, first you're going to put a load on your C-stand. I want to put the high leg underneath that load. Here we've got a flag. Let's say we're just going to place it here, right? So this is our load. I want to have the high leg underneath that load. If I need to stick this flag out here, I have to extend the arm. Now, I could just put it like that, but now this is going to be sticking out, and that's kind of dangerous. So you want to invert the arm a little bit, bring it up, and now you can put your load, your flag, whatever it is, your frame of diffusion, pin with a light, this is a little safer. If you need to put a sandbag on it because someone's going to walk by and tip it over, or it's windy outside or whatever, I want to put that first bag on the middle leg. And then if you need a second bag, then I put that on the high leg. You don't have to do that, but that's my rule of thumb. The other rule of thumb is the right-hand rule. So I want to put the load in the direction that I tighten the heads. So if I change this and put it backwards, now the load is going to be putting force on the side that will loosen, in the direction that the head would loosen in both instances here. So I don't want that. I want to give myself every opportunity for this load not to fall. So that's why you want to put the load on the right side, as it were, so that when it goes down, it's actually tightening if it were to go down. So that's just, that's the right-hand rule. When you're setting something up high, it's going to go up. You extend your arm, then you extend the next one, and you extend the next riser. You do it that way. However, if you're in a low ceilinged room, then you may not want to go too high with the arm, so that if you need to adjust up and down, it's quick and easy like this, rather than loosening the load and maybe changing that. This way, it's going to be the same. It's just going to be up or down. Just that's a little thing. These are all my preferences, so you know it's not the way to do it, but it's my preferences. Okay. Here's a little thing just about how you store stands on a stage or a set. If you've got a bunch of them, if you line them all up like that, they marry up nicely. And if you keep the short leg towards the set, they're easy to grab one after the other. You're not fighting that part of it, because you tend to use a lot of C-stands on any set. Okay, that's 40-inch stand. This is a shorty. It's a 20-inch stand. It's all the same. Arms a little shorter. It's good for setting, you know, flags and nets that are going to be lower. If you're taking something off somebody's shirt or whatever, nice to have a couple shorty stands. This is a Rocky Mountain stand. If you're working on uneven ground, it allows you to quickly adjust and not have to use an apple box or something to level yourself out. And then this is a C+ stand. And this is nice because you can take the top out, and now you've got a turtle, and that's a junior receiver. And so if you've got a light with a junior pin, boom, it's easy, you know, for shooting up into a ultra bounce floppy or whatever, into a bounce. Or you can put a spud adapter, you know, a butt plug in here, then you've got junior to baby pin, and away you go. Then there's just one last thing I'd like to bring up, and that's actually a pet peeve. And I have this with sound guys. They say, hey, can I use a C-stand for my boom? I'm like, sure. And the first thing they do is pull that arm out and put it wherever. Like, what? I guess the idea is that now this stand will be lighter, or it'll be stronger when they put their, you know, Cardellini or whatever boom pole clamp in here. And they just figure, I don't need that arm. Well, here's the thing. As grips, we put stuff on the end of these arms fully extended, you know, with like a baby pin and a light or you know, large cutter flags or whatever, that are a lot heavier way out here than any boom pole. So if you need to put a boom pole in it, just leave the arm in, because then we don't have to go looking for that arm when we're wrapping quickly. Just put it right in there, give it a little extra tighten, away you go. Works great. Okay, hey, tips for grips, tips for sound guys, sound people. All right, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.